Do you remember how shocked you are when you first saw an AI providing food delivering services? I was totally amazed, and probably none of us had expected that this tiny little thing has become trending nowadays. And apart from that, I bet you guys are also familiar with this AI-related thing. Here. And so do I. Sometimes I find myself at an intriguing intersection between humanities and artificial intelligence. We interacted with AI a lot more than we expected in our everyday lives. We can now see an AI providing serving services, chatting services, and potentially take the place of a driver, or even a counselor in the future. And now a question arises, whether human beings will be replaced by artificial intelligence. Previously, I believed that only a job that involves repeats work, that like the automated production in the manufacturer, can be replaced by AI. But through a conversation with my uncle, I kind of had to admit that even a job that requires thinking speed can be taken over by AI gradually. My uncle is a data analyst, and his job is to organize the data clearly and analyze it accurately. Let's say he can read 8 sets of data per hour, and his accuracy can reach 75%. Apparently, he is already an excellent employee. But now a tricky thing happened. He has an AI colleague who can read 15 sets of data per hour, and the accuracy can reach 99%. Now, if you are the boss, which employee would you prefer? The answer is quite apparent, right? And under the circumstances, saying like, AI is going to replace all the human, kind of makes sense. However, I still believe that we won't be replaced by AI that easily, right? As we are a species that has existed for more than 300,000 years and witnesses numerous extinctions of other species. There must be something that enables us to be existed for such a long period of time through our history. And there must be a reason that makes us irreplaceable. I have thought about it for a really, really long time, and the final conclusion I reached is that what ultimately differentiates human beings from artificial intelligence is not the ability to perform a task, nor thinking skill, but our emotional intelligence. And Robert K. Cooper says the best. Emotional intelligence is the ability to sense, understand, and effectively apply the acumens and powers of human energy, information, connections, and inference. So what is human energy? I'm not talking about any physics-related concept of energy, as I'm not a STEM major student, but I'm talking about it from a more psychological way. Human energy is human ability to be conscious about themselves and their surroundings. And this kind of energy makes us irreplaceable in both workplace and our normal lives. And in terms of how it makes us unparalleled in the workplace, let's think of the features a competent employee has. I summarize it in 3 points. Firstly, the ability to finish a task quickly and accurately. Secondly, have numerous experiences in determining cause of action. And lastly, the ability to interact with their clients effectively. It's easy to tell that the first 2 skills can be surpassed by AI quickly, while the last one is the exact skill that AI had trouble replicating, the capabilities of understanding, motivating, and interacting with human beings. Why? Well, because it involves human emotional intelligence. Now let me give you guys a real-life example which I had experienced myself. One day I walked into the clothes shop, and then the sales assistant came to me immediately and said, "Welcome, how can I help you?" I swear I didn't plan to buy anything that day, so I just replied, "No thanks, I just want to take a look." And then I started to wander around the shop casually, and imagine if this robot's done with you, and I always say, "Okay, call me when you need me." But now, if this human is dealing with you, I'm not saying all the sales system, but probably 75% of them will start to make an interaction with it. By mentioning interaction, what I mean is that she would say something like, Oh, miss, your shoes look fabulous. I couldn't move my eyes away from them since you walked in. Now, I know some of my things kind of sales technique, but undeniably by hearing such compliment, we two can't have a small emotional connection. And for people like me, I would join into that rabbit hole directly and then reply something like, oh, really, thank you so much, I love them too. And then she would go like, and we have adjusted the shoe perfectly. Would you like to take a look or try it on? And see, she kept the conversation flowing and started to promote the product according to what I said. And now the possibilities of me to buy this dress have risen to 50% probably from 0%, which is called by the interaction between two persons only. At last, I walked out of that clothes shop peacefully. But probably my wallet might felt the opposite way. And that sales assistant had earned the bonus just because she knows how to be associated with human beings. And that is the exact applications of human emotional intelligence. The thing that empowers an employee to navigate complete social interaction with their clients. And the thing that makes us still irreplaceable, even if we live in a stormy age of AI. And now let me give you guys another example, which is outside the business circle, which I have experienced, which is something that I have also experienced myself. And like many of you, I also couldn't decide for which specific major to choose for my college study for a really, really long time. As a result, I got more and more anxious. And when I saw an advertisement of an AI chatbot, and they said, it was one of the best assistants for humans, and it can even help craft a business proposal. Well, and then I got curious about what it would answer me if I told it. I was anxious, so I typed in my question. I felt anxious, what should I do? And here's the answer. It's not bad, but it is unspecific and verbose and too general. I'm not really satisfied with the answer, actually. So I thought to myself, that must not be the problems of AI. As all we know, it is supposed to be smart. Okay, then it must be the problems of me. Probably my question was not specific enough. So I tried to make it more specific, and I tried again. I felt stressed because I don't know which major to choose. What should I do? Similar answer, right? No worries, let's try for the one last time. Here. Oh, ubiquitous verbosity. Come on, do you really think that anxious people can read such a long passages, which is even longer than the IR reading article? To be honest, I turned on their web page immediately. What I want to clarify here is that sometimes we tend to believe that we can establish a kind of relationship with AI. For instance, when you say, hey Siri, it will immediately appear. And when you ask her something, it will immediately reply. But it is actually not a real relationship, rather an in-relationship. In-relationship is a pseudo-relationship. It may look intimate, but it is actually carefully constructed to avoid openness, reciprocity that characterize true intimacy. And it usually happens without the participant's awareness. And indeed, when I asked for the AI chatbot advice, my question was answered by it, but my emotion weren't. It made me feel that it doesn't care about me at all, and the answer it provided is so empathetic that a person yearning for sympathy surely couldn't be satisfied. And one thing by Dale Carnegie is the best. When dealing with people, remember, you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but creatures of emotions. I totally believe that even if AI popularization becomes commonplace in the future, we still will be irreplaceable because of the unique ability that only we, the human, have. So please remember to preserve, protect, and promote your own emotional intelligence, a blessed virtue by God. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina.